What up, gang? We're fucking back, and it's Friday. So you know what that means. No work for the next 2 days. No! Fuck. Damn it. Maybe I'll just go and put in some unpaid overtime anyway, you know? Make sure those shareholders get their value. That's what I'm all about. So, but we're back, and we're back with some relationship advice. Actually with a little stories sprinkled in, so maybe a little story time with some advice. So about high school, I don't know, would I date? I would be very wary of dating in high school. That's how I'll put it. Because I wouldn't say like, oh, never date in high school, but I would say most of the time, like, doesn't really work out, and you just like, again, you don't know what you're doing, so you're just like, you probably get in like way too deep. You don't really know how to communicate because you're going through all these changes mentally and physically, and yeah, it's just like, it is not a prime time for the developing person to try to like connect with another person on that level. I remember when I was in 9th grade, so I was in high school in California. At this point, I didn't really talk to girls because like they were scary. Still are, by the way. And I was moving like really far away, and I remember this girl who I was like kind of friends with. So I'd like talk to her, but like she texted me. She was like, oh, like, I kind of like you or whatever. And I was like, damn, like, I'm moving in like 3 weeks. Like, I think I literally said, like, that was my response. Like, oh my God, I was, just like a brutal thing to think about. Like, it pops into your brain and you're just like, God, like, I'm such a fucking idiot. Like, that was I don't know. But like, you're not emotionally intelligent to communicate like what the fuck's going on. So yeah. I remember there was this one couple in high school when I was there in California, and they were like hella into each other, whatever. It was like and they were in my chemistry class, and I remember they were like super excited because they got assigned the same table, like in our seating chart, they were sitting at the same table, so they got to sit next to each other. And then like partway through the year, he cheated on her with like another girl at the school, and it was just like hella awkward. Like, I didn't even really know them, and like everyone knew, and it was really fucking funny because they'd just be beefing in class, like, or like just not talking to each other at all. You could just feel the fucking tension in the room. It was thick as shit. So yeah, high school is like, you know, just be smart. I mean, you're not smart, that's the thing. You can't be smart because you're a freaking idiot in high school. So yeah, I don't know. I would say shy away from it, be wary, you know. College is where the real thing starts, because that's where you start to see like real connections being formed. But dating in college is also really tough because, one, you're meeting like all these new people, and you know, it's just like, for some people, like, they cannot keep their eyes in one place, if you know what I'm saying. They got wandering eyes. So another reason is that college is not a good simulation of life. Like, you're kind of doing a whole lot of nothing, and you have a shit ton of free time, and so all you're really doing is like going to class and like doing your work, and then you're like involved in all these clubs, and you're going out all the time and like doing all this fun shit. So like, it's just an unrealistic version of life, and it's hard to tell if that's going to translate to the real thing once you guys get out of college. But I would say college probably the time that I would start exploring that seriously, because it's also where you're going to meet a ton of people, so you might meet your person while you're there, which is what happened for me, which was really cool. So, but again, it's like I saw plenty of relationships that didn't work, so it's I remember this one couple in college. Actually, there was a lot of bad couples in college, but there was one couple who we kind of knew them, but they always had problems, and this guy cheated on her multiple times, and she'd break up with him when she found out, and then they'd be back together the next week. It was just so toxic. But this dude was just not a good person, and I remember he tried to I was at the gym with some people, and he was trying to be all sad in front of us. I think he was trying to get sympathy from us, and it was after he had cheated on her, and we were dude, we do not feel bad for you. You literally brought this upon yourself. You're the only reason that this happened. But then they fucking got back together. I think after college they moved somewhere together and they broke up. So whatever. Kind of that. The real life shit hits, and then yeah, the party's over, you know. But yeah, definitely always have your heart on guard for sure until you really know that you met the right person. I think now with the rise of social media and that being such a big part of the way people communicate, it's so easy to ghost people and play games, stuff like that. So you're maybe you meet this person, you're talking to them or texting, whatever, and you're I really like them, but I can't tell if they really like me. They're I'm trying to hang out, but cancel and reschedule and cancel, and I'm not really sure what's going on here, but I really like her, and you're chasing, you know. And what I'll say is, the right person for you is not going to be doing immature shit like that. So they're not going to be ghosting you, they're not going to be playing games, they're not going to be saying one thing and meaning another. They're going to tell you how it is, and if they want to see you and they want to make time for you, they will tell you that and they will show you that. So it is pretty simple, but it's also really easy to overthink it, especially when you really want something to work. If you met this girl and you're super excited about talking to her and hanging out, and you're I really want to get to know her better, whatever. But then it's she's playing on these games and you can't seem to set up an actual date with her or anything like that. She's probably not the one for you, you know. There's a reason that's happening. She's not taking a 12-hour nap, you know. She's either not interested, or she likes being chased, and this doesn't have to be she, it's he, she, whatever, you know. This goes both ways. But yeah, the right person for you is going to communicate that they want to see you and they want to spend time with you. And it's hard to find that. It's hard to find honesty. I think with so much online communication, it's so easy to just ghost somebody, you know? I was kind of feeling them for maybe a couple nights going out, and they were a fun hookup, whatever, but I don't see it going anywhere. So I'm just not gonna text them, whatever. Yeah, pretty easy to avoid them probably if you're at a big university or something like that. So yeah, I mean, it's just it's really shallow, I think, is the current state of dating, and for all the single people out there, I empathize with that. Empathize, I think, because I don't know what it's like currently, but yeah, a lot of shallow interactions, especially with like dating apps and, you know, Instagram, Snapchat, all that shit. So it's tough out there, but stay strong. To all my single people listening, you know, the right person for you is going to let you know that they actually care about you and they want to see you. So please keep that in mind. That kind of, yeah, I mean, kind of transitioned from I don't know what this video became, but I guess it's overall relationship advice and a couple funny stories in there. But so the last kind of thing I'll leave you guys with is one final story of this couple that I knew. They were together for like, I think the first few months that we were at college, and I can't remember if it was all him cheating on her or if it went both ways, but there were like 7 or 8 times that somebody cheated in their relationship, and they always got back together like every single time, and it was just astounding. Like, I was like, how did you guys end up back together? Like, this is crazy. And it was only over like a few months, and then eventually he broke up with her, and I think it just stayed that way somehow. But my final point is, know your worth, do not settle, and make sure that you wait for the right person to let you know that you mean a lot to them and they want to see you. They want to spend time with you. So don't fall for that fake shit. That's all I want to leave you guys with. But fucking let me know what you guys want to see next. I was thinking about doing a video where I talk about like different jobs that I've had and like funny stories that have come out of the different jobs. So I think that could be a good one. But anyways, know your worth, don't settle, and go to the fucking gym.